We're live. September 25, 2022, the day after September 24. So this is my post September 24 vlog entry or live stream. By the way, Jason here for the Hagbayon Channel and literature, rock music, blade sculpture, proof of life, so to speak. After September 24, so nothing much really happened yesterday, although it is not to say that it will bar other things from happening in the future. As a matter of fact, there was a motorcycle accident here where I am, Camador, Southern Luzon, the Philippines, Bicol region. So condolences to the family of the victim of the motorcycle accident early this morning. Now, what were some of the predictions for September 24? If we of solar flare disturbances that would lead to death to many people. Actually, right now there's a storm coming here in the Philippines, particularly northern Luzon, central Luzon. So, to the people of central Luzon, okay. Going back, one of the September 24 apocalypse predictions was the so-called solar flare. There was also a prediction of the so-called end of the world or final judgment via that will start actually via a particular method called we call electromagnetic pulse. Okay, as predicted by popular and long-time TV show The Simpsons. So shout out to my friend Jose Rizal Adventures. He actually posted about it earlier about his preps for September 24, including the, the Simpsons episode that actually featured September 24, 2022. Of course, there was also some kind of prediction by German politician and parliament member Friedrich Merz when he said, as translated, he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, colleagues, September 24, 2022 is going to be a day that we will all remember and we will say about this day in the future. That I will remember where I was on September 24." So apparently that was a part of the content of his speech before the German parliament, adding to February 24 and not really September 24. February 24 pertaining to in prepping or preppers, so to speak, Pinoy preppers. There, as members of the prepping community here in the Philippines, do you hang your head in shame after September 24? Because some of us actually prepared for it, and nothing really happened. The answer to that, I think, is no. Why? Why? Because prepping is a mindset. It's something we just have in our minds. It's something that we condition ourselves to do because it's also number two part of our lifestyle, and no matter what, it's embedded in our system already. We will prep because we prep. That's why, and it's also some something we call as philosophy and ideology. And there's nothing wrong with prepping. It's a very useful hobby, useful activity, uh, very beneficial. Um, we can prepare for anything. We can prepare for hunger, you know, for hunger. We work so that we'll have something to eat. That's prepping, you know, working and earning your keep is a kind of prepping, so that you won't get hungry. If you farm, that's prepping. Um, we can prepare for health emergencies. That's very, very valid. That's prepping. Having medicines, having herbal pharmacology all around your house. Yeah, that's very valid. That's very normal, and that's very, very acceptable. We can prep for possible accidents. Accidents happen every day. We even have insurance system in place. We even have SSS, field health, etc. for possible accidents, health emergencies. We prep for weather disturbances. Right now, there is actually a storm coming. So kudos to the preppers who are actually ready. Um, we prepare also, we prep also for criminality. Nothing wrong. Nothing is really wrong with prepping for criminality. It's actually very, very valid. We all, under the law, we have the right to, protect ourselves and our property, protect our lives, etc., etc. We can even actually prep for uh, the ultimate event, which is death. We prep, making sure that things will be okay, or the kids will be okay, family members will be okay, friends will be more or less okay when we finally bid, you know, farewell uh, from this existence. All right. So life actually goes on after September 24, right? The same with Y2K, year 2000, etc. The same with December 20, 2012. So life goes on. Tomorrow is another day. And speaking of life going on, speaking of renewal and rebirth, let's talk about something nice. I actually featured this already, my pendant here. Let's talk about it uh, as related to renewal and rebirth, uh, having a new beginning. Uh, because the question is, why do we actually wear accessories and necklaces, etc.? Ever since humans became civilized, humans became aware and became thinking beings. Uh, Humans already had penchants for accessories, etc., etc. Um, why? Why wear accessories? Why would a caveman actually wear bone necklaces, etc., or stone necklaces? Fashion and function, actually. Fashion statement, you culture, and of course, the thing sometimes also has function. The accessory or the jewelry also has function. Sometimes the jewelry is actually part of weaponry. It's actually the jewelry is actually, for example, a metal glove, okay, by a medieval knight or a medieval prince, royalty, or a king, that would serve as embellishment and at the same time armor. For example, a watch. A watch is the ultimate jewelry for a guy, and it tells time. It's one of the main features or function of the watch. And for example, a paracord bracelet, very important for people who are into the outdoors, mountaineering, hiking. So there, it has what we call as function. It's a paracord. So when you need it, you can disengage or disattach and disentangle it, and then you can use it there. And number two, we wear accessories because they also symbolize something, something about our culture, something about our identity, something about our personality, something about our philosophy and historical situation. All right. This one, for instance, has lots of symbols. This is actually a native or ethnic necklace made of uh, uh, wild boar fang or tusk, and it has this uh, scarab beetle as focal point or main feature. And it so happened that the scarab beetle here is actually a timepiece, and there's also the image of an eye here, and the lace is actually embellished with uh, snake bone. Now, talking about symbols, the scarab beetle is very symbolic for ancient Egyptians, a symbol for renewal and rebirth. Uh, Ancient Egyptians used the scarab beetle as material or as symbol for their necklaces, tiaras, bracelets, rings, earrings, and even during mummification process, they would place a scarab on the heart of the mummy, because the mummy, uh, after removing all of the vital organs of the body, the mummified cadaver uh, only has the heart as the remaining um, body organ in place. So they remove everything except the heart, because they believe the the heart stores the thoughts and memories of the person, and that is very important because they believe that the person will resurrect someday. They believe in resurrection and, you know, in rebirth. That's why they would put scarab beetle on the heart of the mummified person, because scarab beetle or Scarabaeus sacer symbolizes renewal and rebirth. There, it's actually even connected with the sun god Capri, and also god Atum and sun god Re. So if you combine them, we have Atum Re, sun and creation gods. And also, uh, the pharaoh Amenhotep III was so fond of scarab uh, scarab jewelry during his time. So there, that's for the scarab beetle here. It's a symbol of it. Really nice. And it also somehow, according to occultists and Eastern philosophers, it also somehow represents the human brain. If we talk of what we call as we talk of mysticism, we have this part as a frontal lobe, and we have the left and right lobes of the brain. So there, representing the brain as well. And also this one, the eye, actually somehow represents the eye of Horus, the eye of Ra. Okay, and it works against. Oh, there is actually an emergency alert right now for immediate broadcast via ECBS in the provinces of Aurora, Quezon, Camarines Sur, Camarines Sur, and Catanduanes. Mataas na alon sa baybaying dagat ng Aurora, Quezon, Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, at Catanduanes. Bangkang maliliit ay huwag pumalaot. Alright, thank you for that reminder. That's a reminder from the government. Alright, yeah, there. This works against envy, disease, harmful animals, and evil spirits. As for the Eye of Horus. here. Now, the Eye of Horus, according to some mystics or those who are into mysticism, actually is related to the third eye or the pineal gland, actually. Third eye or the pineal gland. Now, uh, according to Rene Descartes, the pineal gland is the principal seat of the soul. So that's according to Rene Descartes. And he found it really unique because it's the only part of the body with no matching pair, like the eyes with pair, ears with pair, etc. Well, of course, the heart, but the heart has left and right ventricle, right? So, lungs with pair, pancreas, liver. All right. Um, However, its anatomical function is actually to regulate blood flow, blood pressure, etc. So I think it's really related to meditation, for relaxation, etc. So that's it for the Eye of Horus, talking of rebirth and continuance after September 24. Let me also share. Yesterday I was looking for old watches in my parents' cabinet, so I found this one. This is Queen Elizabeth. It is actually the Princess Diana commemorative coin. Princess Diana commemorative coin. It's made of silver. Somehow it reminds us that these two, Princess Diana and Queen Elizabeth, they are both sides of the same coin. So, Itak Antipolo. Shout out to Itak Antipolo. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, think about it. Two sides of the same coin. For those who are into coin collecting, so it's really nice. Found it yesterday. For those who are into prepping as well, some of you you like to keep or you like to have silver coins, other metals, something you can use during SHTF, right? So there, it's really fun to have it. Right now, quite timely because Queen Elizabeth just passed away. And speaking of me ransacking my parents' baul, I actually found a really peculiar item that, well, this is actually a bracelet I'm wearing now. But this used to be a watch. Let's try to this this used to be a watch, a lady's watch. My mom owns this, but I thought I could use this as a bracelet for now. I just have to return this later, or maybe I could turn this into a pendant again, something like this. Something like this. So, okay, sorry about that. Timepiece. If or when I get some wild boar tooth again from my friends, from my IP friends, maybe I could turn this into a pendant again, or centerpiece for a native necklace pendant. Well, not really so native because of the presence of the watch, but I thought of just making it, turning it into a bracelet. Well, with a little help from my good friend April, uh, the one responsible for the cross in the middle. It's actually where the watch used to be, something like that. But it's gone now, and there's this. Right, nice. So that's it. Let me wear it again. This is gold, not gold, but electroplated with gold. Yep, I seem to have a hard time putting it back. Maybe it's because it's quite dark. Okay, it's back. Really nice. Okay, really nice, right? There, September 25, the day after September 24, proof of life vlog. Nothing really much happened, but do we hang ourselves in shame? Not really, because as we said, prepping is a mindset, it's a lifestyle, it's a philosophy, and it's an ideology. We can prep for a lot of things, and we can prepare for hunger, health problems, accidents, weather disturbances, criminality, and even the ultimate event, death. Um, well, for some people, that is not the ultimate event. Um, and speaking of continuance and rebirth, it's nice to have symbols of rebirth, continuance, etc. very near. So there, and because sometimes jewelries actually symbolize a lot of things, like the scarab beetle, the eye of Horus, etc. And this actually symbolizes our trust towards legal tender, towards governments and issuing authority of legal tender. All right, Jason here for the Hagbayon Channel and TMS Talks. Remember, the pen is mightier with the sword. Thanks for watching.